This is a 5 milliwatt laser. Basically, it's just a toy. Also, this is a 5 watt laser, powerful enough to cut almost anything up close. Next, this is a 10 watt laser. I used it to build the laser gun in my last video and actually fired from a distance. But you know,
life is this. I like this.
But this laser is this 260 watt laser, and in this video I want to try it. 260 watt. How is that even possible? As you know, making a single laser diode over than 20 watts is nearly impossible, because as the power increases, the temperature rises too, and eventually the laser diode melts itself. The secret is actually inside the laser itself. Instead of just one single laser diode, we've got 18 of them lined up in series, each putting out around 10 to 15 watts. The power gets added together using these mirrors, with one lens for focusing and another one for reflecting. The first 9 combine into one beam, the 9 on the opposite side do the exact same things. In the end, they all mix it together to rock this cubic prism to give us that sweet 260 watt of power. If you saw my last video, I used a prism just like this to combine two 5 watt lasers. To get this laser working, I needed 34 volts. So I started looking at batteries. And I said batteries, not batteries. These right here are lithium iron phosphate cells, mostly used for solar panels. These little ones are just 2 amps, but these beasts give me 15 amps at 3.2 volts. I needed 4 of them to hit 12 volts. So I designed a little backpack case for them, and I printed out on the Bambu Lab. Added a 4-cell charger to keep them topped up too. But because the laser needs 34 volts, I added these 1050 watt boost module to set it up. Plus, with this dial, I can tweak the current, which directly controls how intense the laser gets. Guys, this is a highly dangerous build. For your own safety, please do not try this at home. Just enjoy the science. Yes, it's working! This laser generates so much heat, I can't keep it on for more than a few seconds without risking burning out the laser. So instead of just slapping on a regular fan and heatsink, I choose to design my own water cooling setup from scratch. First up, I designed it a water channel just like a radiator, along with a flat section to mount the laser. I carved it out of a 10mm pieces of aluminum on the CNC. But instead of just making one, I built 2 of these water blocks for maximum cooling. I sandwiched the laser between them using thermal paste for the best possible heat transfer. The main concept for this laser was that mounted round on my arm just like Iron Man. To get a perfect fit, I took a template of my arm and I designed the housing around it. I modeled custom section for the laser, the water blocks, the wiring, the cooling tubes, and a ton of other little details. After that, I imported the whole things into my Bambu studio, making it super easy to set up all the multicolor parts. I printed these parts on my Bambu Lab A1 carbon. And big thanks for them to sponsoring this video. Seriously, if you want to turn your crazy ideas into reality, this is the way to go. You never have to stand there watching the print, hoping it doesn't fade. And there's no messing around with manual bed leveling. It handles everything automatically. If you've been around 3D printers, you know Bambu Lab is pretty much the fastest out there. That's why I love Bambu Lab. Everything fit perfectly. Just hit the link in the description of this video to buy one of this crazy printer. Now let's back to the project. For the other side, I actually repurposed a small car heater radiator with a water pump and a chamber to remove all the air bubbles out of the liquid loop. I ran all the hoses in series, added a super strong jet fan to blow the heat away. And that's it, ready to freeze the laser.
Look at that!
Okay, first test at 20% power. Oh my god, look at that. But hold on. When I said laser, the beam supposed to comes with it. So, where is that beam? The laser broken or am I blind? Absolutely not. The secret is in this chart, the human visible spectrum. Our eyes can only see from 400 to 700 nanometers, and every single color has its own specific wavelength. For example, it says 650, so it should be red, and sure, it's red. Or this one says 450, which means blue, and it's perfectly blue. But this one, it runs on 950 nanometers, which is completely invisible to us. But there is a problem. I actually need to see where I'm aiming. So, I have an idea. Yep, I grabbed the visible laser and set it at a 90-degree angle using this prism. Now both beams are stacked right on top of each other. To focus the beam onto a tiny point, I added the glass lens. It absolutely has to be glass, because this laser would melt a plastic in a second. Also, I printed a safety shield under my lovely printer Bambu Lab to protect my hand from any reflection. And finally, I added a relay and a switch to control the laser. And we are done. No more talking, let's get straight to the testing.
Yeah, no, I'm sturdy like a milli rocket. Skin clear, still look young, Andy Miller knockers, money in my pocket. Don't call me a money pocket, engine get to rocket. It sound like a thunder rocket, yeah. I still love my baby even when it's toxic. Crazy like she Britney, but no, she don't shade the knock. No, Russell Wilson way I get low and stay in the pocket. I get paid and do my dance like a touchdown. Yeah, I can't do no time, don't leave that gun around. In my teens, we were acting up and running around. Now we're grown, still get to it if it's necessary. On the ground from January to January. Never met nobody who retired when they were young. So I guess I gotta get it to the cemetery. Couple in one in my head just said he did it. Now I'm so paranoid in the window sitting. I own everything around me, you can say it's rented. Not talking phone numbers when I'm talking 7 digits. Earn it by the day, every 7 minutes. Used to pay me none, look, now they pay attention. Everybody said they drip, but I banded it. See them copy all the looks, but I stay switching, pick up the loot.
Whoa.
Can never change, still roll the chain. Captain say the pay, this ain't the day. They made me wait, I'm breaking chains. Tell me feeling bubbly up the rose.
Holy.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye.